Hey, this is Short John Red, and welcome back to Cabernet. You probably noticed that well, actually, let me show you first.
They'd all see.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
Sorry, I'm just checking to see. Yeah, it's still recording. Anyways, if the audio sounds a bit different, I got a headset with a mic, so now we can get pretty good. So I no longer have to rely on my PC's built-in mic, so I can have quality audio now. And I decided to pick up this game again. Like, I did notice a lot of the reviews, like people were complaining that there are a lot of, game-breaking bugs that, like, stopped progression. Give me a second. I don't know if you can hear my coughing. I moved the mic away from my mouth. Hopefully it reduces the sound a bit. So, yeah, a lot of people were, like, having issues with the game. They just released an update, so hopefully some of those issues have been resolved. Though, now I know why I don't have a manual save. Apparently, you can only do that in your room, which I currently don't have access to. So, again, just checking to see if it's recording. Great, that's right, okay, I had a little timer thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna, continue where I left off. Thankfully, this game does have autosave, even if manual save's a bit unintuitive.
What I wanted to show you is how to use your new powers. Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman. Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me.
He must be. Okay, okay, so
How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality. Much obliged.
I couldn't tell if his eyes are red. They're brown.
I can see that. It's nearly empty already.
Wait, is this guy a vampire, or is he just a human who works for vampires? I would actually like to know what he's saying, even if it is unintelligible.
All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
Whoa! His eyes
What happened
changed.
to him? Is he all right?
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
Enchantment. Sorry, I haven't completely shaken off this cough. What is enchantment?
What does enchantment do, exactly?
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
Dang it, I don't have enough science points. Okay, moving on.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Yeah, I can't whistle either. Like, I don't know how people do it. Like, how do people whistle? I also don't know how to snap either. Like, just these things that people or blow bubbles, well, with gum. Just a lot of things that a lot of people are just capable of that. For some reason, I am not. And I don't know why.
Don't worry, whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way.
Oh, then this should be easy for me.
When you need it, it will come to you.
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
Wait, you can use it on other vampires?
So it doesn't work on other vampires.
Or it does.
I didn't say that.
So you can hypnotize vampires. Very interesting. So much for all those stats about vampires being immune to the hypnosis of other vampires.
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
Yeah, because vampires have very strong ethics, don't they?
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are two main reasons.
And they are?
1. People in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
Jeez, that's a scary idea that having your thoughts and opinions be influenced so easily, as if you don't have any free will. But then again, a lot of people are a bit too easily influenced by terrible ideas. Yeah, sounds unethical.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, I didn't say you have to do it, did I? Everyone lives with their own choices.
When you say influence their thoughts, does this mean they will do anything I say?
Only within reason, of course, especially when you are a beginner.
So it's kind of like how hypnosis actually works. Like, you can persuade people to do things that they normally wouldn't do, but you can't make them cross certain lines. I don't know where I heard that idea from. I just know I heard it somewhere.
Impression is a delicate art and takes a lot of practice.
And what is the second reason?
I think you already know.
Do I, though? Oh, are we about to test it out ourselves? Oh, I saw he changed color.
What have you done?
Like his eyes are red, and his skin is even more pale than it was before, and he has visible fangs. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, we can see that, Captain Obvious. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at making commentary. I just... Also, doesn't help that I still have this stupid cough, even though it's been a few weeks. Well, hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll be well over that cough, but... one can dream.
I just opened him up for you. Don't worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry. Come here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
My blood bar's kind of full, so do I even need to feed?
I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah, and not because of the whole ethical debate, but because I'm full. I don't think I need blood right now.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
And I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. Ready as I'll ever be. That was a... If you know, you know.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
Ooh. Oh, I have a vampire form. Let's see. What do I look like? It's more or less the
My
same.
mouth, it's bleeding.
Yeah, why is that happening?
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time.
Hey, can I open the tab? Because there was something I didn't read before. It was here. Okay, I read this last time. Like those house spirits. Anyways, you have the Ruskala. I don't know, it sounds like Cyrillic or something like that. The Ruleska is a creature commonly associated with the water, possessing the visions of a young woman. Some regional... sorry. I'm good. Some regional folklore even describes it as displaying characteristics of a pristine nature? I don't know. Whilst older texts often speak of its benevolent nature, guiding the harvest and spurring fertility. The Ruskala has become more frequently linked to death and drowning, a restless spirit seeking revenge for wrongs commit. I'm not gonna read all of these. I just she mentioned like 2 different mythical creatures I knew nothing about, and I only read one of them, so yeah.
It will recover in a minute.
Wait. Is this like... Are we doing like Wolverine rules where like... They're actually like coming out of our skin? I thought it was just 2 of our teeth. Some of our teeth just turned sharp. I didn't think they were like coming out of our gums. Alright.
His skin smells like wild berries.
Again with the berry metaphor.
But not just the smell. The promise of warmth that draws you.
I mean, personally, I think I kind of like the theory that it's not so much the blood that vampires are attracted to, but the plasma inside the blood. At least that's what I like to think, though. Most listeners just straight up say it's the blood. Or in Adventure Time, it's the color red. I've been thinking about Adventure Time a lot lately. I'm not entirely sure why.
The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth, in my body.
So this is gonna be a whole instinct versus conscience kind of situation.
No, I can't do this.
Oh.
I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
I'm just seeing... Okay, so... Oh, okay. Let's put the rest in science and logic. He's not impressed, is he?
All right.
Oh.
But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it.
I wonder, would have it been different? Or was I supposed to do something? I I mean, I think I remember you have to click a button to do it. I don't know, the game never... I kind of wish the game prompted me. If the developers of this game are seeing this video, just a little bit of criticism, constructive criticism. Maybe include a few more prompts in some of these situations, because, like, I don't know if this is supposed to happen or if this is only happening because I didn't do anything.
I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet.
I'm pretty sure it's already wet, dude.
Do you remember the way back?
I do.
Huh. Do I get to fly around some more?
Hussar?
Relations. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to form a relationship with... Unless... Okay, I didn't... Okay, where is... Hussar? Okay, a lot of these are... Huh, okay. Alright, let's say.
Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself.
A decent time, huh?
I'll see you soon.
Not a great time.
I should get back to the manor and talk with the Countess. I'll process this all later. Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first... Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted. I should try it on Trophine. Can you hear me, Trophine? Here is something I'd like you to do.
Ooh. What are we gonna make him do? Oh, drink less as in stop drinking alcohol.
You will start pacing your drinking.
Okay. Seems we get 4 different vampire abilities.
What was that? I'm trying to find out. Should I turn back? I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just go back to the mansion. Looks like the banquet is over. Someone is still inside, though. Locked.
Who, though?
Locked.
Are they all locked? Okay, here we go. Whoa! What do we have going
I
on?
don't understand. How could this even happen?
Do you have no self-control at all?
Okay, these ladies have blood on their chests.
It's Petya's doll, Matilda. This is so unsettling.
Oh no, is that Petya?
What is this?
I think I know who this is.
My God!
Yep, it's him. And the relationship map has been updated. Oh, that's so cool. They got like a little veil. Huh, I wonder. Okay, so moon is for characters who are vampires, sun is for characters who are human. And then we have a veil over characters who are dead. That is... I like that. I like that a lot.
What? What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault.
You both have blood on
I
you.
told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained the man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor. Someone is gonna fry for this, and it sure as hell won't be me.
I wonder, how does the rules of vampirism work in this universe? Like... like, in a lot of series, like, it's just portrayed as biting the neck, but at the same time, that's also how they drink blood. So do vampires just create more vampires every time? Although, I have heard in some stories, like, it needs to be like an exchange of blood. Like, a vampire drinks some blood from their victims, and then they have the victim drink some of their blood. Which I feel like that makes a lot more sense. Like, so is Petya, I think that's his name. Is he really just dead?
Are you mad? No one's going to be executed for this. He's just a human.
What do you mean his bio's been updated? Yeah, let's be you monster.
You monsters. How could you do this?
And who are you exactly?
That's right. Hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything.
Well, at least I know self-control. Oh, I can't remember your name.
Come with me, my dear.
Arban?
This is not your mess to sort out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow.
Locked.
Oh. Okay, now it's unlocked.
Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour ago.
Yeah, that is very freaky to just talk to someone and then find out they died literally not that long ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
He didn't need to... I'm not even gonna bother asking what that means.
What happens now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that much.
Is she sympathetic to humans?
Or does she simply not like having a mess?
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom, we'll have to see.
Back in the room, they said someone will be fried. What does that mean?
Yeah, I think I heard that before, like, in this game. Like, I think I brought up in the last playthrough, like, does that mean literal? Is it literal or metaphorical?
I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we can't be in the sun. It destroys us.
Yeah, that is a very popular aspect of vampire lore.
I did read about that in the folk tales.
Though, interesting fact, a lot of the ancient vampire myths, back in those days, vampires didn't actually burn up in the sun. Yeah, that wasn't a thing until the film Nosferatu. Yeah, believe it or not, vampires being killed by the sun, one of the most well-known legends about vampires, is a recent one. If you can believe that.
The stories are true. Sometimes it's used as a form of capital punishment for our kind.
That is... That's interesting.
What do you think will happen to those three outside?
Murdering a human, sadly, isn't a big crime in our community. I don't think it will come to that.
Oh boy.
If I had my guess, I'd say they will get their fangs dulled for troubling the Countess.
But then how are they gonna drink blood?
They will grow back after a month or two.
Oh.
But before then, they will have to feed solely on Cabernet, and it isn't cheap.
What if they can't afford it?
They will just have to find a way. Some take loans, some steal. Without blood, we are like humans without water.
Arbin,
Yes?
do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point.
I imagine.
All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Yeah, can I get to my room now?
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here.
Changing the subject, are you now?
Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new? Perfection comes in little steps.
It means a lot.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arbin. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Trust me. Here, I want you to have this.
Oh yeah, what you gonna give me? Small vial. Small vial with blood sustains you for a day.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head. It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah, you can read books to pass time and increase knowledge stats. Lantern. Alright, so, I mean, I know what she said, but... I remember the setting, like, infinite blood mode. Like, I want to assume that means I won't have to drink blood. But at the same time, part of me is thinking that maybe it's some, like, sort of a saying that'll make the game much harder, and I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Let's see, the morning stuff. Or an epic poem. An epic poem telling the story of the love between an angel and a mortal woman? For some reason I'm getting Hazbin Hotel vibes from this book, but let's see what we got. Okay. The Seagull play about 4 artists and their conflicts, both in relationships and art. Ah, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll. I know this one. I'm not even gonna bother reading that. I know this one. The Red and the Black. A poor but ambitious man attempts to climb up the ranks of society while being embroiled in politics and romance. Okay, let's see. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna read this. Quiet minds cannot be perplexed or frightened, but go on in fortune or misfortune at their own private pace, like a clock during a thunderstorm.
Not my fault. Stop blaming me for everything. I mean... Oh!
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
I heard someone get slapped. But this is kind of annoying, but I guess this is important. You'll make choices in Cabernet, some of little and some of big consequences. You'll not always know which one is which. Some of those consequences will be marked on the screen by this symbol.
They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it.
Ah, you're... Alisa? I remember how...
I heard noise. What happened?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Are they going to die?
I was going to rip them apart, but I actually thought about something you said earlier.
Really? What was it?
The potential of eternal life is more important than immortal humans.
Oh my god! I remember earlier the game said that she was gonna remember this. Like it kind of reminded me of like something that would pop up in Telltale games a lot. And granted, I liked all the Telltale games I played, but their stories are a lot more linear than they like to portray themselves as. Like, they say characters will remember certain things, but they don't. But in this case, she actually did remember.
Probably not wise to face the vampiric court for a human. Still...
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such a nice boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on. Whatever it is we have.
That's always a weird... Sorry, I'm kind of... Sorry, I had to clean my nose. Like, they often say vampires are counted among the undead, though I kind of fail to see how that actually works. I don't know, it's complicated.
But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
Yeah.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
I don't really remember much before I woke up. The doctor.
So, is he the one who turned me?
He was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he?
Basically, I was forced into this life against my will.
He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now.
Well, some of it came back now. I can't tell if the blood bar has gotten small.
Countess has a coachman, Trophime. He will take you to the doctor's place in town. He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen.
Okay.
Trust me, she'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
I don't know if this will earn me nihilism points. Let's be a bit cynical.
I don't owe the Countess anything. Why do I have to work for her?
Oh, apparently Alisa liked that.
Oh, I admire your juvenile, rebellious spirit. However, I would strongly advise you not to show it towards the Countess.
We'll see about that.
But then again, it would be quite a show to watch, so actually, go ahead.
Like I said, we'll see about that.
You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting any lower. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
Okay.
Hey, Lisa.
Yes?
Never mind.
Let's insist.
What is it?
You've only turned recently. When was the last time you watched the sunrise?
It must have been a couple weeks ago. I was studying late for my exams.
Yeah, that's right, she's a doctor.
What did it feel like?
Let's be sincere.
Well, I was worried about the day to come, and when a ray of sun fell on my face, I don't know. I felt warm, hopeful. Why do you ask?
No reason. It's just been a while since I've seen one.
I can imagine.
You will hear from the Countess soon.
I'm sure I will.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Does it remind you of Petya?
It's probably because of how freaky it is.
Just take it with you, please.
You know what? Let's be nice.
All right, I will.
And besides, I probably kind of wants to take it with me.
Thanks. I'll see you around.
I swear it just blinked.
This better not become a Chucky. I forgot. Are these the stairs?
Hello again, Trophime.
Evening, my lady. Forgive me, but have we met before?
Oh, that's right. He must not remember me because of the enchantment. Oh, no. Lisa just mentioned your name when she directed me to you.
But of course, silly me. I was worried I forgot. Happens to me after vodka sometimes.
Vodka. Sorry, I don't know. I'm still figuring this new setup out. My headset.
Are you fit to drive?
I am, my lady. Truth be told, I had a drink or two earlier tonight, but then the strangest thing happened. I must have fallen asleep and woke up not remembering a thing, but sober as a judge.
Does he actually know about who his employers are, or is he just as clueless as Patio was?
Must be the fresh air.
Yes, must be it.
In any case.
Shall we head out?
Of course, my lady. Your wish is my command. Mistress Orlova arranged for you to be taken in and out of the town as you see fit, at no charge. Whenever you need a ride, myself or another driver should be ready to pick you up.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
So, free transportation.
Don't thank me, my lady. Countess's orders are the law around these parts.
Well, in that case, send her my thanks.
Will do. Get in, my lady. Don't be shy. Marta and I will get you to your new lodgings in no time.
Marta? Is that the horse?
One more thing. I'm afraid you'll have to wear a blindfold, my lady.
A blindfold?
Mistress doesn't want anyone knowing where the manor is.
And I'm just wearing a blindfold. Because why not? Okay, apparently we completed chapter 1.
We're here, madam. You may take the blindfold off.
So this is my new home.
This is more than a manor. Oh, and title card.
Whoa, Marta.
A lot of this animation reminds me of Fran Bow. I don't know if you ever heard of that game. It's like this really cool point and click game.
What? Where do all these sparks come from? What is happening to me?
Oh no.
That's the sun, madam. You must go inside your new home soon.
Oh, so you do know.
But don't worry, there's still some time until sunrise. Doctor's flat is on the second floor. Door on the right side.
These come up at the most inappropriate times. Okay. Even the best of nights eventually come to an end. During the dawn phase of the night, Lisa must get within safe proximity to her vessel before the sun is up. Otherwise, she'll be burned the spot and suffer permanent death. Let's be nice.
Thank you, Trophime. Here's for your trouble.
How am I gonna make money in
You're
this game?
too kind.
It's my pleasure. Be safe, Trophime.
Yeah, I think I do kind of want to become the more moral person, but maybe not too.
If I'm
moral.
honest, madam, no one is really safe here. Go, Marta.
I don't like the sound of that ticking, so I'm just gonna go inside. You need an... Yeah. Okay, can I go upstairs? I cannot tell. Is that timer actually moving?
Pavel, dear, you shouldn't bother with an old bag like me.
Oh, what's going on here? Does she have a cane?
Surely you
Yeah,
have
she has a
better
cane.
things to do.
Nonsense. I always have time for you.
Dr. Volkov? First Orlova and now Volkov? These are the most vampire-sounding names I ever heard in my life. They just kind of remind me of, like, in Nosferatu, I think the vampire's name was Orlok or something like that. And of course we have Dracula. That's kind of a... Actually, I don't know what... I think it's like Hungarian or something.
Besides, ticks are no joke. Good thing I noticed it when I did. One more day and the parasite could have dug itself fully into your body.
Is that true, or are you BSing?
My goodness. Well, thank you kindly, Doctor. Once again, you are my savior.
Fina. The fact that she has a name makes me think she might become important later. Because, like, those two vampires that killed Patia... Sorry, I'm bad with names. Petya. They were just guests 1 and 2. They didn't have names.
I'll check up on you in a couple of days to make sure the bite area doesn't look infected.
Bite?
Lisa! Is that you?
Oh, this must be the new apprentice you were talking about.
Indeed.
Very good, very good.
Why do you sound surprised?
Thank you again, Doctor, for taking pity on an old woman. Hello, little dove.
Hi.
You look like you've seen a ghost. Are you all right?
It's just been a rough day.
Yeah. I can't tell if my blood bar went down or not.
Ah, that's what I thought. You poor girl.
Thank you.
As we are neighbors now, call me Fahina.
Fahina. I never would have been able to guess that's how it's pronounced. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. Fahina. Fahina.
I'll be right next door if you ever want to check up on an old woman. Don't be a stranger.
Oh. And I just got an invitation.
Welcome, Lisaveta. I've been looking forward to your arrival.
Yeah.
Good evening, Doctor.
Are we really just gonna gloss over the fact that he turned us without our permission? Yeah, I'm just gonna...
Tonight was your initiation night, wasn't it? I trust everything went smoothly?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a jerk to this guy, because if he really is the one who turned me, or turned us, I'm not gonna forgive him.
May I ask you something?
Certainly.
Why were you not at the manor tonight? I could have used some help there.
My apologies. I got tied up with work. Crucially important research.
Research. I love when English people say research as research. I'm not trying to make fun of English people. I'm just saying it's just... I just like how fancy their words sound.
As a fellow scientist, I figured you'd understand.
Well, I don't.
I know it's been a lot to take in.
You think, jackass?
I also know that I am partially responsible for your condition.
Partially?
I turned you into what you are now, and I will guide you through it.
I have so many questions.
I can only imagine, dear. Sadly, time is not on our side right now. The sun will come up shortly, so we'd be wise to leave them till later.
Could have happens now.
Starting tomorrow, I would like you to work with me as an apprentice and help me with my research. In return, you'll have your own room here in the apartment.
I guess I don't really have a choice. Where do I stay?
Would I have a room to myself?
Of course. A bright mind needs space for work and contemplation. It's not much, but I hope you grow to feel at home there. Your vessel is already inside.
Vessel?
My vessel?
Yes, the coffin that you were buried in.
God. Ugh.
Goodness, but why?
Yeah, I mean, I know why, but why?
When the sun is up, you can only be safe when you are near it. An obscure rule, but life of our kind is riddled with those, I'm afraid.
I mean, I've heard of vampires sleeping in coffins before, but this is new.
Now, go and have some rest. Isn't that what they say? You'll rest when you're dead?
Like I said, I'm gonna be an ass to you. Too soon.
That's not very appropriate.
You're right. I shouldn't have joked about it so soon. My apologies.
Oh, I want it to deteriorate. I want this guy to know exactly how I feel about it.
By the way, I left an outfit in your wardrobe that you may find more appropriate for your medical work around town. It's probably a bit old-fashioned for a city girl like you, but it's all I have. Now, time for you to get some well-deserved rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Good night.
Huh, there are more books here. Oh, we have a book by Charles Darwin. I'm guessing all of these are like real books that exist in the real world, like... I mean, my joke about Hasbin Hotel aside, Morningstar is associated with Lucifer, and... Like, I know quite a bit about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, I was kinda in love with the musical. And I know who Charles Darwin is, so I'm assuming all these books are like real books that exist in the real world. Huh. Wait, which room is mine? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I do not have all the time to... Oh my god! Parasites and sycophants.
After passing that threshold, I feel so safe all of a sudden.
Wait. Can we die even... Then if we're in... Can we be killed by the sunlight even if we're indoors? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all.
I think it has something to do with the coffin, the vessel. Ironic that something like that can bring a sense of calmness.
Oh, and also...
There's plenty of room for my outfits. And look, there's already one in here. Must be the one the doctor mentioned. I wonder why he has it in the first place.
Yeah, I meant... Like... You see, last time... I made a comment about, like, why do I suddenly have a 10 in history and politics, but now I know why. It's related to the outfits. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to...
Strange. Can't imagine the doctor getting much use from this, even back when he was a human. Lovely vanity, though.
Oh, okay, now I can save. Well, since it's been... Actually, let me check the recording. I mean, it hasn't been a full hour yet, but, I think I'm gonna stop right here. Like I said, like, it's not perfect. There are definitely some areas here and there that could use improvement, but I really do like the idea of this game. Like, the powers have been pretty cool so far. Like I said, I feel like I feel like I'm only scratching the surface, but yeah, I think I will, play more of this game. I just don't know how quickly I'm gonna do it since I really want to get into Scarlet Hollow. A Scarlet Hollow playthrough. But I'm definitely gonna play this, like, even if literally nobody watches it. Still, like, this was, and hopefully the new headset worked, so that way I can have quality in-game audio and still be able to talk, so we won't have to worry about an echo anymore. So anyways, this was Short John Red, and stay safe out there, all of you, and have a good day. Goodbye.